Alright guys, I want to give you my review of Assassin's Creed Mirage, right? So I personally thought Assassin's Creed died many years ago, especially with Origins, but for some reason I kept on trying them out. I don't know, but when I played Valhalla, I called it quits right there and then. I was just tired of these huge open world grindy games that were with a ton of filler content. I just can't stand it. I can't play a 70 to 80 hour open world game anymore. I don't have time like that. Forget about the time. I don't have the energy. I don't have the time to invest in a game like that. A game has to be worth my time. It has to be very compelling for me to want to put 70 to 80 hours into a game. Not every game can do that. I don't know why Ubisoft wasn't realizing that. Your games are not compelling, especially your open world games. They're garbage. I played Assassin's Creed Valhalla for 10 hours, right? I called it quits. I dropped that game. I'm glad I subscribed to Ubisoft Plus and didn't waste $70 on that trash of a game. I was like, where are they going with this series? Is this even Assassin's Creed anymore? Or is this some historical simulation? I just threw that thing out, man. I was like, Assassin's Creed is dead at that point. I gave up all hope on the series. Then I learned about Assassin's Creed Mirage, how it was a return to form, how it was going to be like Assassin's Creed 1 and 2 and 3. It's going to be a smaller world, more historical. I was like, sounds interesting. You know what? So let me try it out. I can't lose much. I subscribed to Ubisoft Plus, paid $15, downloaded it. It's better than wasting $60 to $70 on a game you might not like. Why not just spend $15? If you don't like it, whatever, you just lost $15, right? So I downloaded it and I give it a try, right? And I started playing it. So off the bat, I can tell you this game is a lot more digestible. It's a good 15-hour game. You play it, you're out the door, you beat it in a couple weeks, you're done with the game. You don't have to waste 3-4 months of your life on a game. You're done with it. It's well compressed. So off the bat, what I liked, historical city. Once again, we're back in a historical context. We're in a small compressed city, all right? It's not huge. It's not a huge ass world like Valhalla, Origins, or Odyssey. It's very contained, and I like that. And had all these historical tidbits and facts you could pick up around the city. And it's fun reading that in the codex that you can, or the database that you can see in the pause screen or the start screen, right? I love doing that. And the story itself, is the story itself compelling or that interesting? No, it's not the most interesting Assassin's Creed story. It's nothing like the Ezio trilogy. No, definitely not. But it's not as bad as Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It's not padded out like Assassin's Creed Valhalla or Origins or Odyssey. It gets to the point, right? It's a 15-hour game. It's about Basim, how he joins the assassins, and how he becomes Loki. Does it shed more light on the modern world, modern day? No, it doesn't. Who cares? I don't think Ubisoft cares about that anymore. And to be honest, neither do I. I just want to play a quick 15-hour game that's compelling enough. And this game was compelling enough. What I liked is they brought back the parkour system. You go from rooftop to rooftop, ledge to ledge, jumping around. I miss that stuff, and I'm glad it's back. You climb huge towers, dive down into the haystack, get the eagle's eye, make your eagle float around, scout enemies out. I missed all that stuff from the older games. You could do all that. You could finally go behind an enemy and stealth kill him. You didn't have to reach a freaking certain level. Oh, I'm not level 40. So I can't assassinate that guy. Like, what type of bullshit is that, man? What were they thinking with those garbage games, man? But now you can actually have stealth gameplay. You can run around the city. You can use poison dart them. You can assassinate them from the back or from the top. You can do all sorts of stuff. So I enjoyed that. As more strategy, you actually feel like an assassin. Gosh, I don't know what they did with this series, man, but it's a lot more refreshing now to be back to this. I enjoyed this a lot more. So this was great. But one thing is missing a lot of the set pieces from the Ezio trilogy. Believe it or not, the Ezio trilogy had all sorts of unique missions, right? Unique missions, like you're flying Da Vinci's machine, or you're going through the sewers chasing a child, or something like that. I remember all sorts of crazy stuff happening in the Ezio trilogy. This game missed a lot of set pieces, a lot of stuff that changes up the routines. Here in this game, you're going from mission to mission, assassinating people. It kind of gets stale after a while, but then again, it doesn't overstay its welcome. It's only 15 hours long. That's it. So I wish in the next game, if they continue this route, right, this style again, they got to add more set pieces. They got to change it up, have more unique missions. But other than that, it's an okay game. Is it the greatest game? No, it's a good game. Yes, it's a good game, but not a great game. I'd give this game a 7 out of 10 is a step in the right direction. I hope they continue this style. I absolutely hated the open world Assassin's Creed games, but that's my review. Tell me what you guys think.